What up, Hunty? Welcome back to Way of Yao. It is a pleasure to see you all. For anybody who is already a part of the family, welcome back. And if you are new to the family, then make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can see all of my weekly uploads and you can stay updated. So for this video, I have something a little bit different. It is once again a hair video. However, my hair is in a condition that you've probably never seen before. I've never seen my hair in this condition for quite some time because I like to stay on top of my hair and keep it moisturized, keep it detangled, keep it nicely nourished and treated well. However, for the past couple of days, I have allowed it to get a little bit raggedy. I haven't been, making sure I'm staying on top of it. I've literally had it out for a couple of days and then I just had it tied back and I've been sleeping with it like that, and of course it's getting quite tangled and it really needs some love and attention. If you leave your hair just like out or tied back or whatever for too long without like detangling it, it is going to get quite tangled and it will get quite dry. That's why it's nice to keep it in a protective style. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys what we are going to be working with. Taking out the hairband, it is really tangled. It is quite, whatever. But if you guys look at some of my other videos, you will see how I like my hair to be kept, how I like to style my hair and stay on top of it. For this video, we are doing something completely different. I'm going to be showing you guys how I detangle my hair essentially. So I'm going to start off by saying that if you are already a part of the family, you will already know that I believe that less is more when it comes to your hair routine. Whether it's detangling, washing, moisturizing, less is more. You don't want to plunk all of these different products into your hair. So for this video, I'm going to be using 3 products. Firstly, I'm going to be using some of my water. Water is the healthiest thing for your hair in my opinion. It is one of the few things that can actually hydrate your hair. An oil locks in the moisture that water actually puts in. An oil can only lock in the moisture, it's not actually giving you moisture. Secondly, I'm going to be using this leave-in conditioner from Cantu. I have not been told to, promote this product. I have not been sponsored in any way. I literally just saw it in a couple of videos. I decided I would go out, buy it, try it, and I'm really pleased with the results that it's been giving me. And, it is quite a nice product to use, just to make sure that your hair is really nice and detangled. Thirdly, if you guys do not know already what my favorite oil is, it is my castor oil. I love 100% castor oil. I haven't yet tried the black castor oil, the black Jamaican one, but I will try it very soon and tell you guys what I think the difference is between the normal one and, the Jamaican one. I believe it's probably more concentrated, but I'll give you guys my feedback when that video comes along. Perfect. So to start off, I'm going to be splitting my hair into 4 different sections. I like to part it right down the middle. So now that this is tied up, I'm just going to go on this side section here and split that right down the middle like that. And this front section, I'm going to tie in 1 hairband, and the back section I will also tie in another hairband. Now I just need to split this side. Now you don't need to really worry about, how big each section is. If it's spread out evenly, it doesn't really matter. You just want it to be in small enough sections for you to be able to, maneuver and really work with. So I'm going to start off with this back section here. I usually like to start off with the back of my hair for some reason. I guess I just find it a bit easier. So as you can see, it is looking quite matted. Now to detangle it, I'm going to be using a little bit of this water. This is a little bit of warm water. I spray it in the ends of my hair first. I make sure that the hair is saturated, and then I literally just pass the water throughout the hair strands and just spread it out. By doing this, it's almost as though it loosens any knots that you may have in your hair. And I'm just working it through, and as I'm doing that, I'm slyly just, taking my fingers through the hair as well and slowly working my way through more and more and more. But of course, I'm detangling the ends of the hair more than anything else before I can move up the shaft of the hair. As you can see, it's starting to look a lot more frizzy, which is what you want. Just gonna spray some more, this time taking it all the way through the hair strand. I'm telling you, if you do it like this, you will find that the amount of hair that you shed is going to be so much less in comparison to if you had used, you know, a comb. I feel as though when your hair is really knotted and tangled like this, you don't want to be taking a comb through your hair. That is, the comb will not be able to go through all of the fine knots and tangles and stuff that is deeply within your hair, and so you're going to be pulling out healthy hair that isn't ready to shed yet, hair that is still attached to the scalp, that is still growing out of the scalp, and that comb is just going to come all the way in and just pull it out. That is not what you want. You want something that's going to treat the hair a lot more accurately and a lot more delicately, and I feel as though that is the fingers. There's nothing better than using fingers, you know. If you start off detangling your hair at the root, what you will find is that it's going to be a lot more difficult because you haven't dealt with the knots that are at the very end. You're starting with the knots here and you're trying to drag it through and it's meeting more knots along the way. You want to detangle here and then move up even further until you reach the root. Perfect. And now that most of that section is detangled, in order to relieve your hair of the minimal tangles that are left, I'm going to take a little bit of my leave-in conditioner from Cantu. I'm just going to rub that through the hair. This is literally going to make it really nice and slippery, and any knots that are left will just fall away. So now that that hair has been detangled, I literally just, you know, twist it around on itself and almost create like a Bantu knot while I work on the next section of hair. So I'm going to repeat those steps on the remaining 3 sections, and I will come back to you guys to show you guys of what the next step is. So now that all 4 sections of my hair has been detangled, it's time to lock in that moisture with the castor oil that is also going to help it to stay, you know, detangled and knot free and all of that good stuff. I'm just gonna undo the section. I literally pour a little bit of the oil into the cap, and then that is what I use for that section of hair. I make sure that the ends of the hair is saturated extremely well, and I just pass that through the hair and slowly work it up towards the scalp. Finally, I do like to take a comb and, you know, just take that through and make sure that the oil is fully saturated through the hair. The comb is just gonna help to make sure that the oil is in all parts of the hair from root to tip. It really just helps to disperse the oil out. Now that we have that section complete, I'm going to move on to the next section. Now once again, I'm just going to tie that up and put it out of the way. Now that I have finally detangled all of these sections and also moisturized it and locked in that moisture, I'm gonna go ahead and Bantu knot all of my hair as I would usually do, as that is my everyday hairstyle. If you guys have not checked out already my Bantu knot tutorial, make sure to check that out. I will leave that in the link down below so you guys can see how I do my Bantu knots in more depth, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now and close the video. And now that I have completed my Bantu knots, it is time for me to finally go to sleep. I just want to thank every single one of you guys who watched this video, every single one of you who, you know, supports this channel and makes sure to hit that like button so that, you know, I just know that people are actually enjoying it and are actually getting something out of the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really do want to grow this channel. I feel as though I've been on YouTube for a hot minute now and I've not seen you know, the amount of growth that I would like to have seen, but you know, everything is a work in progress and we shall get there. So yeah, just make sure to show your support and I shall see you guys in my next video. Mwah! See ya!